Good day. My name is Harish. Today, we will discuss how to hand out criticism. Are you a superior, teacher, or parent who happens to give criticism this way and wants to improve your game? Or are you a subordinate, student, or child who is at the receiving end of such criticism and want to learn how to cope with it? Here is an insight that can help you. Criticism can be done in two ways. First way, or the professional way, is to separate the person from the problem and criticize the deed and not the person. In this case, the criticism will sound like you did something wrong. The other way, or the more common way, is to criticize the person. In this case, the criticism will sound like you are good for nothing. There is only subtle difference between the two ways in which the criticism is handed out. However, it makes a profound difference. The first way, when someone is told he or she did something wrong, it invokes a sense of guilt. Guilt is an emotion associated with personal transformation. Many artists, athletes, and leaders were transformed after failures, thinking they did something wrong and set out to improve. Emperor Ashoka was stricken with guilt after Kalinga War, and that marked a profound transformation which made him one of the most famous emperors in history. On the other hand, if the criticism demeans the person, that is, if it says you are bad, it invokes a sense of shame. Shame is associated with depressive and destructive behaviors like drug addiction, suicide attempts, and criminal acts. Imagine a person is told what he or she did is wrong and as a result tries to improve by a tiny fraction of 1% every day. Over a period of 1 year, that minute daily improvement will make him or her about 38 times better off at doing that task than how they started. This is simple mathematics, the magic of compounding. On the other hand, if that person is told he or she is bad and as a result loses interest and motivation, and because of that loses their capability to perform that task at a tiny rate of 1% per day, over a period of 1 year, almost their entire capability to perform that task will go away. Therefore, if you are a boss, teacher, or parent, always be careful to separate the person from the problem and criticize the deed and not the person. On the other hand, if you are a subordinate, student, or child at the receiving end of criticism, always frame it in your mind that you did something wrong and never ever think you are bad. Sometimes someone will tell you you are bad. Do not believe them, regardless their position, power, or credentials. It's a fact that no human being is capable of judging the capabilities and talents of another individual. Examples galore. J.K. Rowling's first Harry Potter novel was rejected by more than 100 famous and well-experienced publishers. Beatles were told their music was no good. Recipe of Kentucky Fried Chicken was rejected by too many. Therefore, if there is any person who tells you you are bad, be sure in your mind that it is the person who is saying that who is actually stupid. A wise and knowledgeable person will never ever say you are bad. They will only say what you did is bad or what you did is wrong. So always frame criticism in this manner. You did something bad. Whether you are giving criticism or receiving criticism, regardless the way it is delivered, always frame it this way, that I did something bad and I will improve. Please post in the comment section if you have faced situations where you have given or received criticism and how actually it went. And I have got this insight from the book Emotional Intelligence from Daniel Goleman. There are more extensive videos going through the chapters of this book one by one, containing many more tips and insights as to how to be more effective at work, how to make home a paradise on earth, etc., which have the power to transform lives and can be watched at this link. Please do like this video and subscribe the channel if the insight has benefited you. Have a great day.